Chapter 23, Abilene. The summer rolls behind us like a hot tar spreader. Every black person in Jackson gets in front of a whatever TV set they can find, watches Martin Luther King stand in our nation's capital, and tell us he's got a dream. I'm in the church basement watching. Our own Reverend Johnson went up there to march, and I find myself scanning the crowd for his face. I can't believe so many people are there. 250,000. And the ringer is 60,000 of them are white. Mississippi and the world is two very different places, the deacons say, and we all nod 'cause ain't it the truth. September come and a church in Birmingham blows up into a million pieces, with 4 little black girls inside. That wiped the smile off our faces pretty quick. Law, do we weep, and it seems like life can't go on. But it do. Every time I see Miss Skeeter, she looked thinner, a little more skittish in the eyes. She tried to smile like it ain't that hard on her that she ain't got no friends left. In October, Miss Hilly set up Miss Leafold's dining room table. Miss Leafold's so pregnant she can't barely focus her eyes. Meanwhile, Miss Hilly got a big fur around her neck, even though it's 60 degrees outside. She stick her pinky out from her tea glass and say, "Skeeter thought she was so clever, dumping all those toilets in my front yard. Well, they're working out just fine. We've already installed 3 of them in people's garages and sheds. Even William said it was a blessing in disguise." I ain't gonna tell Miss Skeeter this, that she ended up supporting the cause she fighting against. But then I see it don't matter, 'cause Miss Hilly say, "I decided I'd write Skeeter a thank you note last night. Told her how she's helped move a project along faster than it ever would have gone." With Miss Leafold so busy making clothes for the new baby, May Mobley and me spend pretty much every minute of the day together. She getting too big for me to carry her all the time, or maybe I'm too big. I try to give her a lot of good squeezes instead. "Come tell me my secret story," she whisper, smiling so big. She always want her secret story now, first thing when I get in. The secret stories are the ones that I'll be making up. But then Miss Leafold come in with her purse on her arm, ready to leave. "May Mobley, I'm leaving now. Come give Mama a big hug." But May Mobley don't move. Miss Leafold, she got a hand on her hip, waiting for her sugar. "Go on, May Mobley," I whisper. I nudge her and she go hug her mama real hard, kind of desperate like. But Miss Leafold, she already looking in her purse for her keys, kind of wiggle it off. It don't seem to bother May Mobley so much though, like it used to, and that's what I can't hardly look at. "Come on, A.B.," May Mobley say to me after her mama gone. "Time for my secret story." We go on in her room where we like to set. I get up in the big chair, and she get up on me and smile, bounce around a little. Tell me about the brown wrapping and the present." She's so excited she's squirming. She has to jump off my lap, squirm a little to get it out, then she crawl back up. That's her favorite story because when I tell it, she gets 2 presents. I take the brown wrapping from my Piggly Wiggly grocery bag and wrap up a little something, like a piece of candy, inside. Then I use the white paper from my Kohl's drugstore bag and wrap another one just like it. She take it real serious, the unwrapping, letting me tell the story about how it ain't the color of the wrapping that count, it's what we is inside. "We doing a different story today," I say, but first I go still and listen, just to make sure Miss Leafold ain't coming back, 'cause she forgot something. Coast is clear. Today I'm going to tell you about a man from outer space. She just loves hearing about peoples from outer space. Her favorite show on the TV is My Favorite Martian. I pull out my antenna hats that I shaped last night out of tinfoil, fasten them on our heads. One for her and one for me. We look like we a couple of crazy people in them things. "One day, a wise Martian came down to Earth to teach us people a thing or two," I say. "Martian? How big?" "Oh, he about 6'2". "What's his name?" "Martian Luther King." She take a deep breath and lean her head down on my shoulder. I feel her 3-year-old heart racing against mine, flapping like butterflies on my white uniform. "He was a real nice Martian, Mr. King. Looked just like us, nose, mouth, hair up on his head. But sometimes people looked at him funny, and sometimes, well, I guess sometimes people was just downright mean." I could get in a lot of trouble for telling her these stories, especially with Mr. Leafold. But May Mobley knows these are our secret stories. "Why, Abby? Why was they so mean to him? She asked. 'Cause he was green. 2 times this morning, Miss Leafold's phone rung, and 2 times I missed it. Once because I was chasing baby girl naked in the backyard, and another because I was using the bathroom in the garage. And what with Miss Leafold being 3, yes, 3 weeks late to have this baby, I don't expect her to run for no phone. But I don't expect her to snap at me because I couldn't get there neither. La, I should have known when I got up this morning. Last night, Skeeter and I worked on the stories until 1:45. I am bone tired, but we done finished number 8, and that means we still got 4 more to go. January 10th be the deadline, and I don't know if we're going to make it. It's already the 3rd Wednesday of October, so it's Miss Leafold's turn to host Bridge Club. It's all changed up now that Miss Skeeter's been thrown out. It's Miss Jeannie Caldwell, the one who called everybody honey, and Miss Luann, who replaced Miss Walter. And everybody's real polite and stiff, and they just agree with each other for 2 hours. There ain't much fun listening to anymore. I'm pouring the last iced tea when the doorbell go ding dong. I go to get the door real quick to show Miss Leafold I ain't as slow as she's accused me of being. When I open it, the first word that pop in my head is pink. I'd never even seen her before, but I've had enough conversations with Minnie to know it's her. 'Cause who else around here gonna fit extra large bosoms in an extra small sweater? Hello there, she say, licking her lipsticky lips. She raised her hand out to me, and I think she given me something. I reach out to take whatever it is, and she give me a funny little handshake. My name is Celia Foote, and I'm here to see Miss Elizabeth Leafold, please. I'm so mesmerized by all that pink, it takes a few seconds to hit me how bad this could turn out for me. And Minnie. It was a long time ago, but the lies stuck. I tell her nobody's home, but the bridge table's 5 feet behind me. I look back, and all 4 of them ladies is staring at the door with their mouths open, like they're catching flies. Miss Caldwell whispers something to Miss Hilly. Miss Leafold stagger up and slap on a smile. Hello, Celia, Miss Leafold say. It's certainly been a long time. Miss Celia clears her throat and says kinda too loud, Hello, Elizabeth. I'm calling on you today to... Her eyes flicker back to the table where the other ladies is settin'. Oh no, I'm interrupting. I'll come on back another time. No, what can I do for you? Miss Leafold say. Miss Celia takes a deep breath in that tight pink skirt, and for a second, I guess we all think she's gonna pop. I'm here to offer my help for the children's benefit. Miss Leafold smile and say, Oh, well, I got a real knack for arranging flowers. I mean, everybody back in Sugarditch said so. Even my maid said so, right after she said I'm the worst cook she's ever laid eyes on. She giggles at this a second, and I suck in my breath at the word maid. Then she snapped back to being serious. But I can address things and lick stamps and... Miss Hilly gets up from the table. She leans in and says, We really don't need any more help, but we'd be delighted if you and Johnny would attend the benefit, Celia. Miss Celia smiles and looks so grateful it would break anybody's heart who had one. Oh, thank you, she say. I'd love to. It's on Friday night, November the 15th, at the Robert E. Lee Hotel, Miss Celia finishes. I know all about it. We'd love to sell you some tickets. Johnny'll be coming with you, won't he? Go get her some tickets, Elizabeth. And if there's anything I can do to help... No, Miss Hilly smiled. We've got it all taken care of. Miss Leafold come back with an envelope. She fishes out a few tickets, but then Miss Hilly takes the envelope away from her. Why, you're here, Celia. Why don't you buy some tickets for your friends? Miss Celia would be frozen for a second. All right. How about 10? You and Johnny and 8 friends. Then you'd have a whole table. Miss Celia's smiling so hard it starts to tremble. I think just 2 will be fine for us. Miss Hilly takes out 2 tickets and hands the envelope back to Miss Leafold, who goes in the back to put it away. Let me just get my check to write it out. I'm lucky I have this big old thing with me today. I told my maid Minnie I'd pick up a ham bone for her in town. Miss Celia struggles to write that check on her knee. I stay as still as I can, hoping to God Miss Hilly didn't hear what she just said. She hands the check to her, but Miss Hilly's all wrinkled up, thinking. Who did you say your maid was? Minnie Jackson. Ah, shoot! Miss Celia pops her hand over her mouth. Elizabeth made me swear I'd never tell she recommended her, and here I am blabbing my mouth off. Elizabeth recommended Minnie Jackson? Miss Leaf'll come back in from the bedroom. Aibileen, she's up. Go on and get her now. I can't lift a nail file with my back. I go real quick to May Mobley's room, but soon as I peek in, May Mobley's done fallen asleep again. I rush back to the dining room. Miss Hilly's shutting the front door closed. Miss Hilly sat down, looking like she just swallowed the cat that ate the canary. Aibileen, Miss Leafold say, go on and get the salads ready now. We're all waiting. I go in the kitchen. When I come back out, the salad plates is rattling like teeth on a serving tray. Mean the one who stole all your mama's silver and... I thought everybody in town knew that she was a thief. I'd never in a million years recommend. Did you see what she had on? Who does she... I'm going to figure this out if it kills me, Miss Hilly say.